I heard that it's the 90th birthday of NOTO. That's pretty darn amazing. Me and my buddy Otter would certainly like to wish NOTO a happy 90th birthday.
A happy birthday on its 90th year of existence.
Congratulations on 90 years.
90 years is a long time to be doing the kind of work that NOTO does.
Congratulations
for your 90 years of service and dedication to the tourism industry.
And cheers to you all.
You know that we've had some pretty unique past presidents. We had one who's so large, I think his boots were size 16. There was another one. She was known to fly de Havilland Beaver, a true tourism legend. I don't know, but we've had some really fun years and some success with NOTO, and we hope it continues.
My name is Brenda Boffman. I was president of NOTO for a number of years immediately before Hillary Chambers. I was also on the board for a number of years before that. We certainly appreciated all the work that NOTO did for us when we were in the business, and hope it continues on for another 90 years.
As young as we may look now, we've been part of your organization for a third of that time and maybe a little bit more. And of course, we think of NOTO not as an organization, but as a group of people, and of course the staff that work so hard to do things for our industry. We think back some of the memories of the NOTO with the conventions and the crews and some of those dinners we had, the dressed up costume dinners. Mel, if you're there, you are the king. Who had the fundraising auctions with Jim and Jim, and thankfully I keep Karen here with me now, so she's not there to buy stuff. Anyways, some of our best friends are probably sitting in the room right now with you guys, and we congratulate you guys on 90 years.
Yeah, it's been a real privilege to be a part of the organization and to contribute to the goings on there as well, and just so many friendships made there.
So speaking for both of us, the industry is stronger because of NOTO, and to borrow a phrase, we are stronger together. Congratulations.
We wish you all the success in the world for this year and for the coming years. We thank you for the work that you've done. All of you people, Lori Marcel, your quite capable board and officers and all your membership. Again, we thank you very much for what you've done, and best wishes.
I was very grateful that Lori gave me this opportunity to send my congratulations to NOTO and everyone involved for 90 years of service. That is just amazing. It's impressive. Congratulations. I also want to congratulate my dear friend Lori for successfully leading for NOTO for so many years. Your effectiveness, dedication, and hard work has obviously paid off for not only the membership, but the industry as a whole. And you're definitely well respected, and good for you, Lord. Like, you've done an amazing job. My very first full-time job was with NOTO, and that was thanks to my Aunt Janet Hogan, as some of you long-standing members will remember Janet. I was going to say old-timers, but that would be, this is Tucker. He says congratulations as well. I was going to say old-timers, but that would be aging myself as well, so we'll just leave it with long-standing members. And I have to say that working at NOTO was such an important part of my life and my career, and I look back and I really do think that it was the highlight of my working career. So I would like to wish NOTO, its membership, board of directors, industry partners, and anyone else I'm missing a very successful summit. I wish you all many, many more years of service and continued success in all things nature and tourism related in Ontario. Take care, everyone, and cheers, and again, congratulations.
Good afternoon, it's Bill Phillips. Hey, NOTO, how you doing? President Hillary and board members, Lori, and all you NOTO members, regular and allied. Hey, Lori asked me if I would say, I'd like to share a few words with you at your 2019 Tourism Summit. Well, I immediately had flashbacks to the many good times we shared when my company was a long time and proud member of NOTO, then known as the Northern Ontario Tourist Outfitters Association. I got involved with NOTO sometime around 1989 after leaving engineering and quality control and heading into sales management. More on that in a bit. NOTO, 90 years young. Wow. Close your eyes and reflect on what has happened over those 90 years. Hell, in 1929, Bill Chambers of Pine Grove Resort. What were you, Bill? 20? And Mel Taggerson of Evergreen Lodge. I don't think he'd even caught his first fish yet. Brad Buck of Buck's Marina and Betty McGee of Watson's Outpost over in Wawa. And Michelle and Tom up at KV Lake. They had to wait until 1960. In fact, it was September the 17th to get Wawa connected to the outside world. Hey, Bill, don't forget to book your booth. And Brad, I'll see you at Tibbs. And Ma, I still have that nice gift that our old good buddy Bill Swift gave me at one of the conventions. I kind of think it will maybe put in North Bay. Hey, Ma may share that event with you. Sorry, guys, I got a cold. Timmins, this week your convention is being held, or your summit is being held up in Timmins uh, at the Senator Hotel. That reminded me of one of the first NOTO conventions I attended. I think that was around 1994, somewhere in there. Lori could help you with that. Looking at the list that Lori gave me, a number of you guys were there at that convention. While things have changed, not only the name of your association, but the speakers and their topics. This week you will have listened to, or will have listened to, okay, I gotta get this straight, okay? Marcus Collins, who is a culturally curious thinker with an academic insight into the cognitive drivers that impact consumer behavior. Wow, smart guy. I should have sat in on Marcus's presentation. Never too late to learn. Wow, me, I just had fun, worked hard. Right, Les? Okay, it's time to ask a favor. Could someone find out how old Les Sparks is? I think he started at Mercury just before Ole Evinrude invented the outboard motor in 1909. Just kidding, buddy. See you at Tibbs or one of my shows. Now compare Marcus's presentation to that of our guest speaker at the convention, Timmins Convention, years ago. Maybe 1994. I don't know when it was, somewhere up there. Guess who that was? You guys that were there would know. It was Bob Azumi of Real Fishing fame. And guess what his topics were? It wasn't just cognitive thinking. Worms, frogs, leeches, minnows, and how to catch a great northern pike or walleye in your lake. If you ask Bob, Bob, you ever fish my lake? Bob would certainly say, yes, I have. I've fished every lake in northern Ontario and North America. And of course he has. Great guy. Great guy. I've known Bob for years. Yes, things have changed, but our love for Ontario's great outdoors has not. I have hiked, canoed, snowmobiled, cross-country skied throughout the north and enjoyed every minute of it. Do I do it now? No. A little bit too old, I guess, and fat. Okay, girls and guys, why would Lori ask me to share a few words and some of my memories with you? Because I'm cute? Nah, I don't think so. Because I'm semi-retired? It could be that. Or just because. No, it's because I love NOTO. And you, the great stewards of this great northern land and its resources. The biggest highlight was the burning of some of the lady members' bras in a cooking pan on a stage at the Sudbury Convention. And again, this was all done to raise funds for NOTO. This stunt was not received with the same good fun when we set off the sprinkler system and the fire alarm, and the Allied Association having to pay the firefighters $500 so they wouldn't toss us all in jail. Remember that, Brad? Fundraising was always on the convention's agenda, and we watched the Ontario West members go up against the Ontario East members in a bidding war of thousands of dollars on a corn broom. Yeah, a corn broom in support of NOTO at the conventions in Thunder Bay, at the convention in Thunder Bay. A few of you there will remember that. Those were the good times, and now they are great memories. But by far, some of my best memories were made at NOTO conventions and my personal visits to lodges, camps, and the super Northern Ontario hospitality. Today, I still have a drive, and I consult on a number of the largest boat fishing outdoor shows in Southern Ontario, with a number of NOTO members as my clients. Every once in a while, we will share a laugh. Gordy Mitchell and I will share a laugh. In closing, thank you for allowing me to be a small part of your summit and your 90th anniversary celebrations. Enjoy the summit, your day, your families, good fishing, good hunting, and may our paths cross once again.
My name is Roger Little, and although I am retired now from the tourism industry and have been since 2007, I have tremendous memories of my time spent assisting our industry in achieving our needs and goals. My family got into the fishing lodge business in 1960 and joined NOTO. I financially bought into the lodge business in 1969. That's 50 years ago, and attended my first NOTO convention in 1971. The important thing I remember about our annual conventions is the amount of information about our industry that was shared amongst the outfitters, the do's and the don'ts, and the camaraderie and the fun times we always had. Lots of late night partying, and we had some great leadership back then too. Folks like Bob Giles, Dean Wenborn, Bill Biggs, Dick Watson Sr., my brother Dave Little, Daryl Rogerson, and many, many more. They and NOTO even formed their own insurance company, Northern Frontier, which for several years provided property insurance to the tourism industry and brought in thousands of dollars for NOTO each year. In 1980, I moved to North Bay and took on the job as executive director of NOTO for the next 5 years. Lots of discussions with the Ontario government and other industry leaders. Our industry accomplished a lot back then and convinced our provincial government to invest in and assist our industry to grow even larger. And we did prosper through the 1980s and 90s and worked with dozens of our finest outfitters to solve the issues our industry faced. And then in the late 1990s, I stepped forward again and became NOTO president and then past president. We excelled in communications and agreements with the Ontario government, the Ontario forest industry, OMNR, OFAH, MTR, and our sister associations. And the Ontario government even put tens of millions of dollars into marketing and expanding northern tourism. Great times. NOTO accomplished a lot by working together within our industry and with other business and government leaders. And we had fun doing it, and especially at our annual conventions. It's the partnerships, communicating, and all members working together that has made NOTO successful. My brother and I sold the last of our tourism lodge businesses in 2007, and I truly miss those fun times. But NOTO continues on, and with the rest of the tourism industry, will continue to be successful. 90 years and still strong. Congratulations, NOTO, on your 90th year.
Congratulations, NOTO, for your 90 years of service and dedication to the tourism industry. Truly an accomplishment, as many similar organizations have come and gone during this time.
Goujon Insurance Brokers chooses to be a preferred supplier of NOTO because we want to support an organization that supports our valued clients.
NOTO fights the fight that no individual can take on alone to ensure that the impact of tourism operators is voiced when government decisions are made. No other organization is recognized for this more than NOTO. Keep up the good work!